Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to a special bonus episode of Breath of Fire 4. Now, I talked a little bit about certain scenes that got cut from the game or changed. To my knowledge, there are 4 scenes in the game that were censored. One of them is really not noticeable at all. In fact, I actually made reference to it, the fact that Ursula doesn't react in the American version, but in the particular scene in the Japanese version, she does. And that's what was cut. The other 2 scenes are the bathing scene that we just missed, which is why I'm putting this here, and the scene with the sailors where Ursula drops her pants. There is a 4th scene involving Fu Lu that I will not be including in this video. The reason being is I'm going to include it right after, and the commentary for it right after the actual scene in the game when we get to it. So watch out for that. I figured this is a good way to handle that, and then it's such a I guess oddly violent scene. That really, I think in the end that's probably why they got rid of it, because it's really, really violent. It's actually a level of violence that is, in my opinion, it's very atypical, if I'm using that word correctly, of the Breath of Fire series. Because the Breath of Fire series is largely, it's depressing, but at the same time rather upbeat. So anyway, you can't see it, but I actually have the videos here, and I'm going to comment on them. And just for my my benefit, I'm going to do a slight countdown before I start doing before I do any of the any commentating. That way I can sync up the audio, and hopefully it won't be too off. So anyway. It's starting at 2:25. 1. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. 1. Alright, now see, this first scene is actually the scene where you're storming the, where Ursula is suggesting you storm the checkpoint. And everyone else is like, no, that's a bad idea. And then Ryu goes to stop him. Now, in the original scene, they just kind of stand there and she stares at him, and that's it. But in this scene, he realizes, oh, I'm touching her boobs, so I better stop that before she shoots me. And that's pretty much the only difference in the scene. This scene is the